I'm gonna go over and explain what just happened here. But basically, I have like a couple trades in here going. Let me make sure that okay, good. I have a couple trades in here going. I mean, I had a lot of them before. Like basically, since yesterday, I had like lots of them, lots of trades in here. Let me go to the 3 minute time frame. That way, it's much more compact and not as crazy. So basically, I found this consolidation, right? So the market was going sideways. Like basically, just the price was moving sideways. People's stop losses were on top and the bottom, and then you have this massive move up to the top, right? Clearing its highs, which means collecting all of these stop losses, and then price went back down and collected all of these stop losses in here that people put. For those of you that don't know what a stop loss is, basically what when somebody buys, like right, if a trader buys, then like let's say he would have, so these red areas, they this is our risk. Basically, what we are risking on that particular trade. So in this case, let's say somebody would be risking like in here, right? They would be buying, like they see this consolidation. So every time it hits the tops and the bottoms, or like comes closer to like an equal at lows, retail traders, they're gonna get excited and they're gonna stop buying. So and they're gonna put their stop loss below, so then the price when it goes up, right, it doesn't go down and stops them out. So basically, they do this alone, is consolidation highs and lows, and then banks can see that, right? They see money sitting up here, so they come up, take them out, they come down, take them out. Basically, stop all of the traders from their trades. So when they get all stopped out, they lose money. All right. Then they have to come back up to break in at the last candle, so they come up. Here they came up, broke even, but since this was news, they took off and made some profit on their own trades, which I took a loss on here, of course, because I saw like this it was a valid candle and all, like everything checked out. It's just a bad trade, right? And I think another possibility why it was a bad trade was because it was inside this sort of consolidation in here. So I think maybe that's why it wasn't the cleanest candle to take. So, but throughout this time, I took some wins, I took some losses. I had this break of structure here over the highs. Identify the last red candle before the up move. Set my buy limit. Market went down. Got me in. I took off for 6-1. So this was 6% win. Then as it was going up, it broke the structure here. So I identified the last down candles in here, which there was two little ones. I put them two together. I got one. So I marked them up, right? It still hasn't come down in them yet, but I'm still waiting. So then in here, same thing. You have this nice consolidation and then nice break. And then last up candle before the massive move. So set my pending here, and that's when the news happened. But also throughout this consolidation before the news happened, I had this little downtrend, like a little lag in here that when the market came up, and you can see with the yellow line, when it came up, it broke these structures in here. So what I did was identify the last down candle before the up move. I marked it up, waited for the market to come back into it, which it did. Right? There's the first mitigation, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And then when the news happened, boom, took off. I won on this one. This was this trade right here. Won on this one, made 5-1. lost on this one 1%, which is okay. This trade covered it and still made 4% on top of that. And then here, on this trade right there, right? Highs, lows. So same thing here, right? Came up, took the highs, came down, took the lows. I marked this candle since it was too big. I had the banker's candle on the 1 minute, which I only took 50% of it, and then waited for the market to come up. So it took their time. So here they went basically like all sideways, but I saw some moves that I could have taken, which I did. So here I had another box, right? All this consolidation, highs and lows, they were going. Money was building up on top and the bottom, and then they took the lows first, they took the highs after, right? I knew I'm gonna have a banker's count in here, which I did on the lower time frame. So I marked it up, waited for the market to come down into it, which was, let's see, yeah, right here. There's a banker's candle here, right? And then wait for the market to come down into it. So, and then I found another consolidation here, right? Massive move up, massive move down, taking the lows and the highs. So to 75% of this massive candle, it was just too big. And I didn't want to take the full candle because, I mean, I'm going to be in the drawdown like a lot. So I took 75% of it, set my pending here, right? This one got in, made 5 to 1. This one got in. I took the this candle, set my stop loss at the wick, which it got in. And it was out with 4 to 1. So those were wins. Also made a consolidation here, right? Broke the structure to the top, broke the structure to the bottom, collected the stop losses. Then I set my pending here at this candle. Now this one lost, but so when this one went on this one, I took a win. This one lost, which was perfectly fine. And then finally, this trade that I marked up like a while back, right, came up to the pip and dropped. Got in 5 to 1 on it. That was a really good trade. And this one in here, afterwards, I saw this candle here. I'll zoom in here. That way it's much more visible. Then I saw this candle right here, right? Massive down move, breaking these structures right there. So I marked it up. There's that one. I saw this candle, massive down move, breaking these structures. So I marked it up 50% or so, which is that one. And here I had this consolidation, break, and then last down candle, which this one lost. That's perfectly fine, because I still have these two. I have this one, and I have a couple below that. So now I see that the market broke the structure of here. This was the last down candle. Mark this. Oops. I'll move this box like it was all stopped out. And then I have this banker's candle right there, which I'll just move it here. And I have the one that's on the bottom, this one right here, which I'll just do this. And then for this one, I'll do And then what I'll do is I'll set my buy on this. I'll adjust my stop loss to the about there. That's good. And then I can go, since I do have equal highs on here, like this one right there, and then I do have this one right here. I won't go for too crazy on it. So this one's 521. This one I can just set at the body of that candle. It's fine. Should be all right. Yeah, and then I can do. I do 5. No, it's gonna be way too high. So it's gonna be halfway. All right. So let me see. I do have that trade in here. I do like this candle a lot more than that one. Just much nice cleaner candle with a nice move down, breaking the lows. Like here, this was just like in the middle of that one. So I'm gonna, but it's fine because I'm gonna place all these trades and see how they play out. So this is just an example on these, how they're gonna play out. Even so, I'm taking a lot of trades and stuff. It doesn't matter because if I'm making wins, the losses that I take, they don't matter because I mean they're not really hurting me. So it's like one win can cover all of these losses. See, this one lost, right? So let's say all these trades lose too. Now that's five losing trades in a row, right? Let's say. Right. So far we just have one loss, but let's say all these 4 lose, right? This trade can cover that. One single trade can cover 5 losses, basically. So that's what I'm saying. We'll do 4-1 on this one. All right, and we'll do all the way to here, which is going to be 5-1. So perfect. We'll do 5 on there. So far we have a couple, and I've been breaking this Bitcoin trade since yesterday, and like I said, I've been following up on it as it goes. Also, let me just adjust that a bit. Adjust this one. Now let me know which trade. Okay. So then, so now I'm just doing some of the confirmations on some trades. On others, I'm doing full confirmations on the rest. I'm doing like just to break a structure and the banker scandal. You know, maybe some like imbalance or so. So, but even so, like, you know, if like one of them like loses, the other one wins. That's perfect. I'm making 4% just off of those 2 trades. So of the one that lost and the one that won, right? The one that won, I'll make 5% and then subtract the loss, which is 1. So that's still 4%. Yeah, and that's not over trading. I'm up 22% for the day. So that's, it's pretty good. And right now, it's heading up. Okay, where is it going? Huh? It's going somewhere like in here because this is the 2 recent banker scandal I have. So, and also if it breaks this structure with this move like in here, right? If it comes up and it breaks this structure and it closes above it, I can take this candle right there and place another trade. So I'm up 22% is perfectly fine if I continue trading. Like I say, you can double your account in a week. Like basically, it's not the goal, it's not the point, but you can. With this strategy, you definitely can. So as long as you manage the risk, follow the rules, and don't get greedy, don't get too making 22% in one single day. People will call me greedy and stuff, but that's not being That's not greed. That's ability. That's what it is. It's ability to do that. It's knowledge. It's being educated properly by a proper team, which of course Abundant Trade House gets credit. Which, I mean, these guys are amazing. I mean, at what they do. So there's no argument about that. Everything I was able, this win I was able to take, it's because of them. This win I took is because of them. This one I took them because the strategy I trade came from them. So even this loss I took was because of them. Because this strategy, yes, there's some losses. It gives you wins, but the thing is, out of like what? Out of 25 trades, if I win only 5 of them, right? At 5-1 risk to reward. If I win only 5 of them, that's 25%. With the other 20 trades, with the ones that, let's say I lose all 20 of them. And if I would ask you guys, so am I profitable? Am I a good trader? Most of you would assume, since I only won 5 and lost like 20, most of you would assume that, oh no, you're a terrible trader. Dude, you only won like 5 trades, right? But they don't know something that I do, because the risk to reward is 5-1, which means 5% per trade, right? So let's say I lose the other 20, which means 20%, right? Oh no, that's a lot, right? So 25% that I made, subtract the 20. How much do I have? Still 5%, right? So that means I'm still profitable by 5%. Losing 20 trades out of 25. Yet I'm still profitable by 5%. Interesting how that works. Right? So this trade is active right now. So I have 2 trades in here. We'll see how they go. I have this one and I have this one. So this one's only 4. This one is 5-1. And like I said, it doesn't matter if one of them wins or loses, as long as, see, and on a bigger candle, they always go for like halfway through. Even if I set this one, let's say halfway to the 50% in here, right, and take 50% and take my stop loss, let's say up there, right, I could probably take 5 on this one then, right, since I took, yeah. So let's say that we took 50%, let's say, right? So this was my last trade that I took on live funded accounts. These trade, oh, and this one too. So, and this one. So these 4 right now are just example trades. All right, they're just the demo trades. They're just practice basically trades. I'm not taking these on a live funded account. Okay, so this was my last one. I lost in here, and that's it. I was done with that trade. And I was done for the whole day with a 22% win. So that's good enough. But these 4, I don't continue following the Bitcoin and see what it does. See how it plays out and stuff. So looks like this one might stop me out. Once this one gets me stopped out, okay, so I'm in that one. This one lost. Let's see how it does. So I have my stop loss a little bit lower than that. And of course they go more than 50%. But again, if it just continues to consolidate, that's good news for me. So let's see how it goes. Mark this one as a. I'm gonna put the horizontal line. Let me just adjust something real quick. Adjust this one into here, so that I can put my horizontal line separating the trades I took on live count versus practice one. So from here, basically. Okay. So these trades are demo. So that's why I separated this live account trades and demo trades in here. So that way we're not too confused. So far I have these 4 trades going placed. This one just lost, so we can put a loss in here. Loss 1%. That's fine. Which I like to set them like in the red one. All right, so we'll see how this one goes. Since we're going for 5-1 on this one, and then this is also 5, and this one's 5. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like it's already like rejecting from that one. That's good. So I'm gonna adjust this around so that way it's not too confusing in here. I'm gonna adjust this line here, move this there, move this here, and move this one there. All right, and then I'm gonna move this one. Since it's still not active, I figure I can adjust them around so then I know what's active and what's not. So this one is active like currently. This one's still not. So I can move it here. Right, I can do this. And then make sure it's 5. Yep, 5. Okay. Okay, and then this one is active currently, like that. Now adjust this here. That way we know. Okay, and the loss happened in here. So there, yes, so the loss happened in there. So far we have this one active right now. So, yep, we'll see how it goes. I want to check. All right. Check my Discord, see what's going on here. All right, I'm back to this chart. So let's continue. Oh, yeah, let me just put a horizontal line in here. That way I know. All right, I'll just mark it. Okay, put this one in here. That way. Okay. So all of this would be live trading, live trading, live trading on a funded account, and this is all. So from that yellow line to this yellow line is all live trading. From this yellow line until now, it's all demo trading right now because I am still practicing. I love practicing no matter what. That's like for me, practicing is basically helps me like build myself, build my knowledge, so I know what I'm looking for. I know how to correct my mistakes in case I make any. All right. So we'll see how they all play out. This is the current trade I'm in. This has been kind of a news. Might get stopped out on this one. That's fine. We'll see how these two go, and then let's see if there's any good setups in here in the lower time frame. But again, we'll see how they go. I just made another banker's candle in here in case they come up and break this structure here, which would be great. Then we can take this candle, about 50% of that one. So let's see how it goes. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like the biggest problem is that people having with trading is just like the mindset. You know, they're not, when they trade, they're rushing. So they're rushing every single trade, and instead of like make pieces with the like trades and stuff, and like let them come to you and stuff. See, like these, I'm letting them come to me. Like the market's still not even there, so I'm not rushing. I'm gonna wait until they happen. So, and like the losses in here, right? Like this, I had a loss on this one when I had a win on this. So this one came up, and as soon as this one won, this one lost, right? I could have avoided that one, but that's fine because I still I'd like to use some losses as my examples of this strategy. And it's not my strategy, just so you guys know. I've learned this from a very, very great source. Okay, so this one just blew through, which means we do have trades down there. This one's already won. We have trades like this one. We have trade on that. And I think, go to a 5 minute. Okay, so I still have this one yet that hasn't been active, which is the first line. So it's going to be right there. This one's still not active. Oh, it's really dropping hard. That's good. That's really good though, because we'll have a trade in here on the lower time frame. So because you can see this, break a structure, right? You can look up. We hit 3 minutes, 1 minute. Okay, so it blew through. We do have this candle in here, but where it is going into right now, left. I mean, there's multiple of them. There's lots of anchor candles in here, right? So, like you have this one, like in here, like too. So, but so it is pulling from something in here, but there's nothing clean, really. I do have this one in here that kind of looks nice. It's not bad, really. nice little uptrend, boom, massive break, huge imbalance. I mean, look at that. I mean, if they really want to put themselves in a drawdown, that's fine with me. But they're still gonna have to come back. So, which of course they will. Yeah, maybe not now, maybe not in the next minute, but dropping down pretty hard. And if I held this trade, which one? Yeah, this trade, because originally I had that trade all the way, all the way to this first line. Yeah, to this one, to the second line, just like that one. So all the way down there, and I would have still been in profit by now. Way more than 5 to 1. Now this would have been right now. It would have been like almost 10 to 1. So yeah, that's like 9. But it's fine because I only got 5 to 1 on it. Since I wanted just to make the profit and stuff so that I can be done. Right? And that's what I did. I secured my profit. I got 5 to 1 on it. Put entry to the pip. And that's what matters. So now we're getting set up for more trades in here. That's perfect. Yeah, this one is a loss also. Make sure I'm marking them all. So these are just, like I said, these are just the profit practice trades. So, because I'm not going to subtract 22% win, no. Since I didn't take these, like I said, that's why I divided them with the yellow line. This is just a practice ones with the banker's scan, brick structure, some other confirmations. But that's basically it. So I'll continue watching it. This is a 1 minute time frame. It happens kind of quick. So it's fine. We were in a downtrend, and buying from here wasn't a good idea, but still, I went with the banker's candle. I did how I was thought, on a trend wise. I didn't confirm the trend, no, but it is kind of going down, right? It is going. So, but that's fine. That the losses. If I take more losses than wins, that's good for me. It's good. It might seem silly, but it's actually really good because if I take, let's say, 5 wins out of 20, out of 25 trades, right? That just proves how the strong the strategy is. Because even with 5 wins, you can still cover the 20 losses and make 5% on top of that. See, that's what I mean. That's why I prefer to take more losses than wins. Because then, what strategy do you know of that lets you do that? What strategy do you know of that is so accurate like that, entry to the pip like that? Sure, we take some losses, but that's part of this. That's part of trading. Our losses is only 1%. Our wins is 5%. So there's no problem, So yeah, that's why there's no worrying or finger crossed about us us making money, and it's there's no worries. That's how good the strategy is. There's just no worries with it. So it's trust the process, trust the process. And that's basically what counts. And the profit, they will come. Just trust the process, follow the trading plan, don't risk more than 1%, that's it. And every single trade, they happen one after another. So it wasn't like I was risking 1% or 15% on all trades at once. So this one played out. This one had 1% risk, right? Got one win on it. That trade ended in here, and this one started in here. This one got 4% win on it. This one lost 1%. After this one ended, like basically, right? So there's basically no worries because one trade plays out, next one starts. That one ends, this one starts. This one ends, this one starts. It's like there's no worries. Like, you know, there's no worries with this strategy. And this one ends, that one starts. This one ends, this one starts. But these are the demo trades in here. These 4 trades are the demo trades. These trades are live trades. This one included. So this one, that one. I think that was, so 1, 2. Three, no, that's only two losses so far, right? Yeah, 3 losses. Okay, so 3 losses out of, for the whole day since yesterday and today. So how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me just zoom in so I can see what I'm counting here because it's kind of hard. So first win, second was the loss. So that would be 6% here, minus 1% would be 5, minus 1 would be 4, plus 5 would be 9, plus 5 would be 14, plus 4 would be 18, minus 1 would be 17, plus 5 would be, what's that, 22, right? Yeah, 22 plus 5 would be, oh, this was the, yeah, that one won. So yeah, plus 5 would be 27, minus, oh, so 26%. 26% for the day. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah. 26% for the whole day. That's pretty good. That's basically how we do it. So we'll see how these trades play out. Very interesting to know. The 2 mistakes I've done here is because I bought in here, right? I bought in there when we had this nice downtrend. That was the 2 mistakes I made. But that's fine because I can just, like, I can literally place, like, out of 26, like, 26%, right? I can take like 21 trades, right, and lose them on purpose, right? 21 trades I can lose right now on purpose if I really want, and still make 5% in the end, right? Out of 26. So in 2 days, basically, on the $300,000 account. So 5%, 26% for the whole day. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Plus we have more trades coming up. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades basically. But I might find more. And since the market is open, I might go to some other pairs to see what we have in here. I mean, see, like this is basically like a dead giveaway basically on what's happening. It's like, why does it have to be so So simple. Yeah, this consolidation, right? All sideways. We have a move to the top, taking the highs. We have a move to the bottom, taking the lows. We have a move up, right? Up, last up candle. We're gonna. I like to take about 50% of that candle and then drop. All right. So I don't like to take the full candle. I would like to, since I'm already on a 1 minute time frame, I can go to 15, and we're still going down. Like long term wise, we're still going down. Like this is just the next low, this is just the next high, then we're gonna have the next low. Like basically, we're still going down. So we're still trending down, which means for me to take a sell, it's perfectly fine since I'm going with the trend, right? I mean, here it's all sideways in there, but then look at those two moves, right? And that basically tells you what's happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 50% of that candle. I like to take that, and maybe actually, yeah, around here or so. I'll take that, and yeah, long position. And I can set my stop loss at the wick, right? Giving it some room for the market to mitigate that candle. And then I can look down and see, okay, so I have equal equal lows in here, right? And I have more, so these ones already taken out. Anything lower than that, anything lower. Oh yeah, I mean, there's plenty equal lows on there. But what I will do is, when I came close, I came into the candle, look at that. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's what. Man, that came super close, but it's fine because we still have we still have like 50% of that candle basically as the entry. And then I can set my target all the way down here, right? Got these equal lows in there, which is gonna be about 8 to 1. So we can do 8 on that one, like that, right? So let's add. So this one's gonna be our first trade. Let's take all of these. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, let's take all of them trades. I mean, I just like to confirm, make sure we are going down. Oh yeah, we're going down. And then right there's a banker's candle. I can mark that up and break it down. Boom. Oh, more like in here. And then go to the 3 minute time frame right there. Go to 1, see if there's anything better. Make it chart longer so we can see everything. Oh, my arm kind of hurts now. Nothing exactly on here, but I do have this candle there. So we'll do that one, right? And then I'll mark, it's already marked. All I have to do, I'm just gonna move these two right there. So that way they're both at the right area. Or I like to set them here, that way I know. There we go. And place that one here, set a stop loss. I'll set it about there. That's good enough. I'll go for 5 to 1. Well, let me see what's in here. No, there's nothing to the left of that. I mean, I'm not gonna go to the higher time frames. I'll just take 5 on it. 5. Okay, that's done. Next one. Oh, this one is so. Oh my god! Like, how simple can it get? Like, unbelievable. Like, look at this. It's like anybody who trades bankers like strategy, like anybody, I mean, look at that. Up move, down move, up, last candle up, and then like, oh, I cannot believe it. Let's drop to 1 minute, see if we can break that candle. Basically this one. So we can set it here. I do like that, but I mean, 3 minutes. Yeah, we'll just take a higher one. And I take, so yeah, that's about right. If I do 50%, I think it's going to be, on the 1 minute, it's going to be the higher candle, like the bottom of it. So let's see, is it? Yeah. It's basically like in here. That's what I wanted to do. But I'll do from there, and I'll make a sell. I seem to be selling like a lot today. I'll take a stop loss in here, just a good one. And then we have some equal lows in here, so I'll just do 5. Like that. Good enough. Next one. So simple, like seriously. In here, nothing too clean, just all sideways. Which, I mean, it's kind of clean for us to be looking where it's going. Because it seems like it's all just now consolidating basically, but it is pulling somewhere. It's going up somewhere. Oh, looks like we have this one right there. Looks like we have this one right here. Yep, that's pulling hard. Now we do have that candle right here. That's the next one, right? So what's that box? Oh yeah. Look at that. Like I more. Oh my god. I don't know what this is for, but this one I marked this one before. And look at that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah. So here. Wow. Finally played out after so long. I didn't even pay attention to it, but yeah, it worked. Oh, what is that? Okay, so this is so cool. Like this strategy is just unbelievable, mind blowing. Like look at this, all sideways, all this consolidation, right? All this consolidation, and then you have this nice move up, right? Clearing this consolidation, then find the last candle down. It's right here. You know what? I'm gonna make these. Let me see if I can make them. I have the wicks. Wicks. Oh yeah, red and green. I'm gonna. Nah, it seems too confusing about black. I think I might need to change my chart. Black wicks. Okay, and then I'll do background. I'll do. Do a little bit darker like that. That way we can see everything. And then the bottom one I do, I think. Ooh, that's too pink. Damn. Let's do something like a darker, like I don't know, and blue is too much. Red is too much. Let's just do gray, like a darker gray. Yeah. Okay, and then let's do the bodies in black. So body. See how that would look. Now it looks kind of weird. Oh, that's the yeah. Let's do them blue and going up, and then let's do Yellow on going down. And the borders, let's make them make them white, and then let's make these. That's perfect. That's actually pretty good now. I think. Okay, that's much better. I think it really stands out. Oh, well, okay. So here I have this 50% candle, right? Like half of that candle is just super big. I mean, you can take the full candle, like place your order at the open of the candle, but then you're gonna have this drawdown. It came down to the freaking pip of that 50%. Like, look at that. It came down, right? And stop loss in there, and then 5 to 1. Like, unbelievable. Like, all the way to the pip. No drawdown, nothing. Just came down, touched, and took off. And how would I know that? Interesting. Very interesting. It's like, how would I know that it would do that? Apparently, the strategy is way too good. Which, of course, thanks Abundance Trade House for one amazing strategy. You know, like the best strategy there is. There's no strategy will compare to them. None. And not even close. Like to what they have, you can just tell everything go bye bye. No way. Is this another trade I had? Yeah, and it played out. And then yep, that played out perfectly. What is this? Uh, what? Let me see. Something like in here. I think inside that wick. I marked this one before. I just don't know. Yeah. Look at that. They came down again to the pip. My God. And same thing like in here. Now, candle boom, mitigated, took off. Like I said, this strategy is nuts. Not a single strategy in the world that would beat this. No way. Now that one's coming up into it. So what did I have in there? Like this yellow line. What did I have there? I had something inside that candle, like in here, something in there, because I have this risk to reward of like 5 to 1. But what is in it? 1 minute? Man, this trade just now I see what's in there. Now this big candle right here, right? This brick structure basically had this like massive long consolidation, right? Until it breaks the structure to the top, right? Clearing these highs, breaks the structure to the bottom, clearing the lows, and then just continue on going up. And they don't have to come up to the candle right away. So like normally they do, but they don't have to come up there like right away. They can take their time, and then when they're ready to come up, here, let me make this one. I'll just make it. Okay, I might actually see a little bit better with being body of it. We do like a still gray, but then the border would be gray. Well, no, the white. Or it's just too. Maybe like a brown. Maybe change that a little bit. No, I just do. Then we can't really see the. There we go, and then. Okay, and then let's change the wicks to. See how the white would look like now. Change them to green. Change this to yellow, but then let's do. I'm trying to change this later so it works. So I can actually see what's going on here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Too much more blue. No, that's completely can't even see nothing. Okay, let's do yellow. Blue. We'll do a Ukrainian flag. Oh yeah, I'm not sure what we have against the ball. It's supposed to be. Alright, so yeah. Have this trade, have that one, right? 5-1. If I continue move it to 5-1, see how it played out. Oh, we had this trade in here somewhere, right? Now I started to come super close to it. And look what happened. Boom. Eventually they came up right to the candle. And look at that. 5-1. That's nice. And then we have all this consolidation stuff that's going on basically. Nothing great in here, which I'll skip it to the. We have a banker's candle there. I think it's a higher time frame. Check. Like 15? Oh, yeah, it's 15 minutes. So we'll just end up taking that 15 minutes. See if I can make it light. I think that'd be too bright. Oh yeah. Oof. Huh. Man, that's great. It's too crazy. Too bright. Let's let's dim the background a little bit here. Okay, and then I'll just do this symbol. Body will be green, borders a little black. Oh, they used to look terrible. Green. What about the white? Make them black. Okay, let's see. Still, it's a bit weird. I like the darker. To be honest, I do like the darker. Not sure what that does, but okay. Oh, this thing was too dark. And see how. Okay, that's slightly better here because I'm not gonna blind myself here. Yeah, so we do have that trade up in here on a 15. Be that candle. I want to see if there's anything lower, maybe 5, something even cleaner. Not exactly. I mean, you have this one, but give me 1 second, guys.